Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the ramblings of a grumpy Yorkshireman. Sorry it's been a few days since the last one, but it's been a bit of a disaster this week. I've got to be honest with you, the week's not gone well at all. I hope it's not the same for all of you, but just not been a good week. I mean, I did something really stupid on Sunday, which I'm a little bit embarrassed to talk about, but I need to get it off my chest. I went horse riding. I haven't been horse riding for 40 years. I'm not fit enough for it, shouldn't have done it. What a mistake. I didn't start off so bad. I'm going not too bad at all to start with, and then it got a bit quicker and I fell off basically, and I got my leg trapped in a stirrup, and he was dragging me round and round in circles, was the horse. And I've got to say, if it wasn't for the manager at Tesco's turning off the carousel, I'd still be there. My friend Justin Doolin, playing all week. Anyway, moving on to more serious things and silly jokes aside. VE Day today. I bet our grandparents and great-grandparents never thought that we'd be shut down by a virus after what they did to protect our freedom. But that just shows you how the world is changing. So, anyway, it hasn't actually been a bad week apart from the second mishap. The second mishap was Leanie decided she was going to cut my hair. It didn't start off well when she forgot to turn the hair trimming machine on, and got a nice little nick there. I did try to sort of alleviate her, things are blowing about, alleviate her fears and everything. I kept quiet, and then I said things like, and where are you going on your holidays this year? Because that's what you say to hairdressers. Well, that's what I say to mine. And if you're watching this, John, I know you're not going to be very happy. John's my hairdresser at Cads of Micklegate in York, who still won't give me a discount. He's a tight git. Oh, he's a Yorkshireman. Anyway, all I heard from Leanie was obviously the buzzing of the trimmer. But ouch! I'm going to have to go a bit shorter. I've got to level this up. And in the end, we had a number 3 all over. I think it's a number 3. But I have never, ever in my life had such short hair. It's hysterical. I think she thought I was going to be upset. All I could do was laugh. That's not bad for a grumpy Yorkshireman. Yep, we're all getting set up for our VE Day celebrations. On the subject of VE Day, I've got to say, I actually think because of the lockdown and everything, VE Day has probably taken an importance that maybe wouldn't have happened if we hadn't had the lockdown and this pandemic. I'm not sure if it's a pandemic of the virus or a pandemic of social media. It's one of the two. Okay, mate, do you want to leave it? There you go. There's great news there. That is Amazon delivering on VE Day. Look at that. You can't believe how live and raw this message is. Goodbye. Anyway, I really do believe that it's honest that I think there's going to be more emphasis and more correct remembrance of 75 years ago. My mum's 88, and she was there and she knows, and I think it's quite sad that she's going to have to spend the day on her own, which is, it's part of what's going on. Looking forward to business side of things from my point of view. I actually think, don't quote me because unlike all these people on social media, I am not an expert, but I actually think we'll actually come out of lockdown a little bit quicker than people think. Not necessarily for the correct reasons, as in our health and well-being. Mainly, I think, the fact that the world economy will need to start again, and there'll only be a finite period where this can last. So I do think there will be a second wave of the virus, but obviously we're a little bit wiser to it and a little bit more switched on, so we might be able to deal with it better. My concerns are, I actually think the Trek side of our business will start again in September time, with Mark on Air are saying that the 1st of August our weekend in France is still on. Obviously we'll take a common sense view on that as a company ourselves, but it's nice to know that something is still on. After that, I think things will open up and we will get going again. But one of the things that this has done has made me reflect, look at things differently, and I do think that next year and for years to come, I will actually operate the business slightly differently to what I'm doing now, and I'll do actually more solo treks, record them, add the where I've been, the waypoints, what I've done, the places to see, and that will become something that you'll be able to pull down off our YouTube site. We've had the YouTube site for a little while, but like everything, I'm a one-man band and I get a lot of help from Paul Howe, who looks after our website. There's only so much you can do, but obviously at the moment there's more I can do. So I've been investing time in our YouTube and realised that there's a market there for our company. There's lots of companies in Australia and America doing YouTube programs, and lots of British people watch them. There's not many British people doing it like I intend to do going forward. But so there you go. If you get a chance to log on to YouTube and go to our adventures and like our program, I'd be very, very grateful. I wish you a fabulous day. Really enjoy the day, and remember why we're so lucky to be able to have this day, and under normal circumstances, because of our forefathers, that's why we can travel. And travel's what I love most, apart from the wife, the dogs and the cat. I found my sign, you'll see it behind me. I found the Yorkshireman. Right, all I need to do is find a grumpy sign, and I've cracked it. Have a cracking day. Catch you later. Russ.